What's up, Ninja Warrior fans? Chris Lache here at the Movement Lab. Today we're going to be doing a video tutorial on the Lache. Now the Lache is an ever crucial movement in Ninja Warrior that most people neglect. It can make or break a great run.
Man, he just took a Shaquille
The concept of it is extremely simple. Jump up on a bar, kick your legs out, get some swing, and then throw the dismount. But when you look at it more closely, you can see that there's a lot going on. So the first thing I want to talk about is actually generating a swing. So a lot of people, when they go to generate a swing, start with their arms bent. And when they have their arms bent, you'll see they kind of kick out, kick back, and they're actually not getting into a rhythm. What you really want to think about is you're treating your body like a pendulum. So what you want to do is you can actually bend your arms a little bit to get this kick, but you're going to bend your arms slightly, bring your knees and toes up towards the bar, and you want to kick out as far as you can and get your body as straight as possible. Think your body like a swing, and you want to keep that line taut. If you ever have a break in the line, you're just going to drop. So you want to keep that line straight through your body. Now when you drive back, you want to pull the hips up on the upswing. A lot of veterans re-grab at the top. Only re-grab if you're certain that your bodily momentum is going upward. If your body's traveling backwards, you're actually just going to fly backwards off of the bar. Once you re-grab, you're going to drive the hips through. So your hips should be back, and then you want to push them through the center, almost like you're kicking on a swing set. Now the release is one of the most tricky parts. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to push with the hips and pull with the bar. The harder you pull and the straighter your swing is coming through, the further you're going to get on your Lache. When you're starting out, practice just doing a few swings and just getting used to releasing off the bar. This way you don't have as high of a risk of peeling out or falling backwards. Once you get to the point where you're comfortable and you want to start catching different things off of your Lache, try to overshoot your Lache. A lot of people come in too short and end up pulling their arms basically out of their sockets trying to catch it. You want to make sure that you catch with bent arms so that you can use the muscles in your arms, shoulders, and back to absorb that impact. This is going to be better on your shoulders in the long term, and you're going to feel much better doing it. Another advanced variation of the Lache is to Lache and dismount to something else. This gets a little bit trickier because people have a high tendency of peeling out. For some reason, it's easier to Lache and catch a bar or something, catch anything. But when you're just flying through the air and you have to land back on your feet, it gets a little bit tougher. One trick that I use to make sure that I land on my feet every time is I actually open my hips. So as I'm releasing off the top of the bar, you'll see me turn my hips slightly to the right so that I can look down and spot my landing. Once I see my landing and I see where my feet are going, I actually twist my hips back so I can come in and land on my feet. It's important to note that when you're practicing Laches, you're at a high risk for injury. You're swinging your body around and it's a little tricky to control at first. Make sure that you have proper mats set up. As you can see behind me, I have two different mats set up. Because there's a risk for flying past your target. A lot of people actually catch and then peel out because they didn't quite make the Lache in the first place, or peeling out on your backswing. So you want to make sure that you have mats covered in both areas. Also make sure that there's no gaps or cracks in the mats. Those can cause serious injuries like ankle rolls or knee injuries. That does it for me today. I'm Chris Lache with the National Ninja League. Be sure to like, comment down below what tutorial you want to see done next week, and subscribe while you're at it.